I see you. I see you. Yo, how y'all doing out there? Hey, we have come to part 2 of the 12 laws of the 12 universal laws. I'm sorry. And I decided to do part 2 out here in nature, man, at the nearest lake out here. Just because I mean it's a pretty day, still kind of cloudy, but you know we gonna get it in before Mother Nature does her thing. So yeah, we're gonna dive right into it. If you can recall the first video, we talked about the first 6 laws, 12 universal laws, which were the law of divine oneness. We have the law of vibration, the law of action, law of correspondence, also the law of cause and effect, and the law of compensation. And with that, if you haven't seen the video, go ahead and check it out. We're gonna this part 2, man. We're gonna get into other 6 other 12, and we're gonna actually start off with the law of attraction, which is really why I kind of chose the outside, man, nature, man. Plus, got a little bit of sun, getting our energy back from the sun. Restoring our energy. But the law of attraction, I do have my notes here, so yeah. The law of attraction. Basically, this law demonstrates how we create the things and events and people that come into our lives. Our thoughts, feelings, our words, our actions, that all produces energies, which actually turns and attracts like energies, energies of the same kind. Negative energies attract negative energies, and positive energies attract positive energy. That's why I say it's a must that we put out the positive energy instead of the negative energy, because we want to attract the positive energy in our lives. Those that positive in our life, instead of those negative. We gotta do away with the negative, man. We should be on a journey to recreate ourselves, and by doing that, we need to put the positive out there in the universe, so in return we can get those positive effects. Cause and effect. That was number 7. All right. Now, this law, this is the 8th out of the 12 laws, right? It's a powerful one. We all basically have the power within us to change our situations, which leads us to the law of perpetual transmutation energy, right? It's a higher vibration it requires a higher vibration than other laws, other 12 laws, and it transforms the lower. This wind is crazy, but I like it though. We in nature, man. You know what I'm saying though. But like I was saying, the higher vibrations consume and transform lower ones. The lower vibrations. Also the yeah. I had a hard time reading my notes. But basically, what this law is, basically, our higher vibrations changes the lower vibration within us. You know what I'm saying though? We have to, once we apply those laws, the 12 universal laws to our everyday life, this right here plays a major part in transforming our energy, our lower energy into a higher energy level. Basically we can change, we do have the power to change we can change our lives, basically. We have the power to change our lives, change our situations. If you going through something, you know what I'm saying, take another route. You know what I'm saying? If you feel that route's not the correct one, it's good to hey, change it. You know what I'm saying? You are the creator of your own destiny, and that was number 8. Number 9, man, I just love being out here, man. Like, for some reason, like, it's great. Number 9, the law of relativity, right? Each person will receive a service of problems. Basically, a test to your intuition, for the purpose of strengthening the light within. We must consider each of these tests to be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Everything in every test, you know what I'm saying, though, is a challenge. Like they say, some people say that, God won't put you through things, won't test you unless He knows that you can actually win. You know what I'm saying? You can get through what He's putting you through. You know what I'm saying, though, and we must, with that, you know what I'm saying, we must remain connected in our hearts. You know what I'm saying, though. We must, once we get an understanding of life, you know what I'm saying, our heart plays a major part. You know what I'm saying? We follow our heart. You're not going to do anything just to do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to have it in your heart to have it in your mind, and also have it in your heart to go through with what you really want to do. You know what I'm saying? You must trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? In order to trust yourself, you must trust your heart. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Your heart is, you follow your heart, you will be in to solve just basic life problems. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that full understanding of what's really going on in the universe, you know what I'm saying, you will actually get to it won't be as hard to understand, or basically understand yourself. You know what I'm saying? What's as above, so below. You know what I'm saying? If I can understand the universe, I can understand myself, because we're one and the same. And we're gonna go number 10. You know what I'm saying? It's starting to get a little cloudy in some areas. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get caught in the rain, which doesn't really matter, but I don't want to get sick or start to get that sickness or whatever. I want back the other one. So, got a few more laws here. You know what I'm saying? And number 10, I can see you out here fighting with the wind, man. But the law of polarity, right? Number 10. Everything is on a continuum and has an opposite. We can suppress and transform undesirable thoughts by concentrating on an opposite pole. The law of mental vibrations, right? That's the law of polarity. You know what I'm saying? Basically, north and south. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's similar. I ain't gonna say basically, but similar. You got the North Pole and the South Pole. I mean, something like that. In that variation or whatnot. Basically, if you start to have these negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying, which we normally get, that's just our mind, you know what I'm saying, working and constantly working and stuff like that, constantly going through the motion of processing so much information. So you may have a negative thought that just might pop up. Basically, you basically just want to I'll say this from a meditational point, just let it flow. You know what I'm saying? If you have a positive thought, just let it go through. Don't try to you really don't want to stop it, because for some reason your mind is a powerful thing. So it will hold on to a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I would recommend meditation. And we're gonna talk about that, later on in a different video. But this right here, basically, if you having one of those negative thoughts, man, you can let it. You can actually let it go through. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really don't want to concentrate too much on the negative. You know what I'm saying, I preach that a lot. Too much negative thoughts and stuff brings those negative vibrations that we don't want that. So you know what I'm saying, from a mental vibrational aspect, change your thoughts, change the way you're thinking. You know what I'm saying, change the way you eat. I'm gonna say that. Change the way you eat. If you constantly staying in McDonald's drive-through line, trust me, you will have those negative thoughts. you gonna have the negative results. I want to say. So you know what I'm saying. If you change the way you eat and you get that freshness way of thinking, that lively way of thinking, then you're gonna have, you know what I'm saying. That's the way you're gonna constantly think in a positive way. You know what I'm saying. You know, so you know the law of polarity. You know, basically, you know, if you think about it, you can look at it from a meditational point of view, where if you want to let it flow, you know what I'm saying, let it go through, you know what I'm saying, no, but you have the power to stop thinking negative and think about something, you know what I'm saying, you have a negative thought, think about some happy place, think about fishing, you know what I'm saying, no, think about whatever you like to do, you know what I'm saying, no, bring that positive will always outweigh negative, you know what I'm saying, no, so you want to bring that positive way of thinking back to your life, you know what I'm saying, no, and bringing the positive stuff, it also brings, you know what I'm saying, to number 11, you know what I'm saying, no, I'm saying the mental vibrations bring us to number 11, the law of rhythm. Everything vibrates and moves on a certain rhythm, right? These rhythms establish seasons, circles, stages of development, and patterns. Each circle reflects what God has stored in the universe, or has mastered in the universe. You know, the masters know how to rise above the negative parts of a circle, but never getting too excited or allowing negative things to penetrate their consciousness. So, law of rhythm, 4 C's, everything in a circle. If we're gonna look at the universe, the number 9 is one of the most important numbers in the universe. I'm saying, you know, and if you don't know, find out why. I'm saying, no, I can tell you why, but I want you to find out, because that would actually lead you to researching more on this stuff and other stuff I've already talked about. But God has created this, right? I'm saying, you know, created the universe, and right now we're going into what, spring? Yes, we're going into spring. Kind of feels like a little winter now, but still going into spring. Just came out of winter. Everything goes in a circle. Everything is constantly going in a circle, no matter what. You know what I'm saying, you know? And it's it's patterns to everything, you know. You know, flowers, you know, bloom, springtime. You know what I'm saying, you know, they die in the winter, Everything it dies and grows. That's what everything is. I mean, that's what life and death. That's what we're surrounded by on a daily basis. Not to mention, I mean, not to really get into that, but you know, the law of rhythm. I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying, it's the development of a life. You know what I'm saying, you know, basically, if you look at it from my point of view, I'm gonna say from my point of view, we grow with the seasons. You know what I'm saying, you know, to be born again, you must first die. You know what I'm saying, you know, so when you see these flowers start popping up, just remember, a few months ago they didn't exist. You know what I'm saying, you know, but you do see the same flowers, right? You may see the same rose in that same spot. You know what I'm saying, you know, come springtime, or whenever roses grow. I don't have a green thumb or nothing like that, so I really don't know nothing about that too much, but I will find out. So with that being said, it's basically, I'm saying, you know, once you get the mastering what your surrounding is, you know what I'm saying, we are masters already. You know what I'm saying, you know, we are all masters of our carbon. You know, we know how to change. We know how to change the negative, you know what I'm saying, no, into positive without even really consciously knowing that we've done it. You know what I'm saying, no. You know how to. If you can go to the store right now, and I ain't gonna use the store. Let me just you know, hold on. Hey, make sure you're drinking water, man. I don't really care for this, but it's not alkaline, but you know, but I'm thirsty. We gonna come back to that. I mean, I'm giving y'all the 12 universal laws, which I'm saying I'm just giving y'all that. I'm giving y'all that. Y'all know in your subconscious mind, you already know what the 12 universal laws is because you constantly do it without knowing. Number 12. We'll get to number 12 real quick. The law of gender. Everything has a masculine and a feminine side, yin and yang. I'm saying though, the principles and all that, and these are the basics of all creation. The spiritual balance of masculine and feminine energies within himself or herself. Now I'm gonna repeat that: within herself and himself, to become masters and a true co-creator with God. Now, I'm gonna put this to the side because I really want to get into this one because of the simple fact that this plays a major part in our lives. And I'm gonna say this before I even say anything else. I have nothing against your preference, whatever your preference is. I have nothing against, but to become a co-creator with God, a man and a woman must join. No man and man, no woman and woman. Now, don't give me. I have nothing. I cannot judge you. Hey, that's your preference. But